Hi guys, welcome to Tea with Eve. I'm Eve and this is the first video of what I call Tea Talks. Here I want to share my experiences I'm learning from being a full-time mom, like time management, organization skills, healthy recipes. I want to hear some of your experiences as well, and I invite you to share some tips in the comment section. Let's build a community where we can learn from each other and make our day between kids and work easier. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about planning our day in order to have more control of our time, even with kids. So, let's grab a cup of tea. A few weeks ago, I decided I needed to go to the hair salon to fix my hair. I called and made the appointment for the Saturday so my husband will stay with the kids. Everybody knows the average time spent at the hair salon is about 3 hours. When I got home, my husband hugged me and he told me he appreciated everything I do for this family because in just 3 hours, he understood how much work and time I put into raising our children. With that being said, it's no secret working or staying at home, moms are always busy. But that doesn't mean our world should revolve around the kids and household chores. If you read about time management, you'll find out that some of the principles, and for me the most important ones, are planning and scheduling, prioritize, avoid distraction, delegate, and last but not least, keeping yourself healthy and stress-free. Before explaining all these topics, I want to state that I know all families are different and these are only suggestions based on my own experiences. Taking a few minutes in the morning or even before bed the night before should be enough to plan the activities for the day. You can use a calendar or a notepad to write down your task. Please make realistic planning and scheduling and write something that also you can enjoy. You should always set your priorities first, leave the least important chores for later, and plan accordingly. Also, those tasks that can be forgotten are usually the ones that we forgot the most, and it's because we don't usually do it on a day-by-day basis, like make that important phone call or go to the doctor's appointment or the meeting at school. I recommend you to set reminders on our phone or write sticky notes everywhere, and since it's very common to be late because unexpected things happen with kids, we should plan to be ready at least 30 minutes before the event. Put away your phone. Many studies have shown that the average smartphone user checks their device 47 times a day, making a total of 3 to 4 hours. That's a lot. Think about how many things you can achieve in 3 hours. I know it's impossible not to use your phone at all, but at least you can cut social media or mobile playtime in half. Also, if you're doing it in front of your kid, you've been a distracted parent and that can affect your child too. Keep that in mind. You don't have to get crazy and do everything by yourself. Kids can clean up toys, husband can go for groceries, they can do some household chores. A relaxed mind is a productive mind. When we are under stress, our brain secretes hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that negatively impacts our health. It can lead to depression, sleep problems, heart disease, and other conditions. Please keep yourself relaxed. Listen to music during the day, drink tea, practice yoga or meditation, or do something you love. Remember, we are an important key to our family. We are that holds everything together. Keep a ready-to-go backpack with essentials near the door. When you're cooking, always think of future busy days and make the recipe double or triple and freeze the extras. Prepare as much as you can the night before for the next day at school and build a space for the kids when they can have all the school supplies in one place. When you get into this point where you can plan all your day and almost everything is working out, we can do a wish list. On that list, you can write, as the name suggests, all things you wish you can do. For example, go to the gym or learn photography. And based on what you already know about managing your time, you can squeeze those activities, or at least one, into your daily routine. I know by experience sometimes it's hard. For instance, you have no idea how many failed attempts I had before I could make this video. Finally, I had to ask my husband to take the kids out because, especially the baby, it's not easy. She takes very short naps, she's teething, and she started to walk. But even like that, I can still go out with her and practice some photography. And instead of going to the gym, I run with her in the stroller around the neighborhood. I suggest everybody to keep an open mind to change and adapt to the situation and find alternatives. I heard many times couples that since they had kids, they avoid going out to restaurants or they stop traveling. Kids are not an impediment to do those activities. You can still have a nice meal someplace else. The kids will learn by doing to sit quiet and enjoy the food with you. Same applies with traveling. We have been on very long flights with both kids, on road trips too, and trust me, it's not impossible and we didn't lose our mind. In general, motherhood is a lovely role, but it's the more demanding and time-consuming of all. We can make the most advanced planning, but keep in mind that as the kids are growing, all days are gonna be different and unpredictable things will happen. So, be prepared for change and enjoy and cherish all the moments you can spend with your family. And remember that happy mom will raise happy kids. That's all for today's video. Please write any suggestions or tips in the comment section, and if you enjoy it, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you at the next cup of tea. Bye!